Welcome back. As we are discussing UPSC Mains 2022 paper, one of the question that was asked out of 10 questions of geography, this is 8th question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 has already been discussed. The link can be seen below description. So, mention the significance of Straits and Isthmus in the international trade. Why we need to remember about Straits and Isthmus? Because they connect lands, they divide lands, they connect oceans, they divide oceans. Yes, they play a crucial role. For example, all the fishing grounds in India can be seen in the India-Sri Lanka bit or say Park Strait. So, not just here, throughout the world. The importance is significance. You have to mention about trade, you have to mention about climate being affected, you have to mention about effect of marginal seas, you have to mention about tourism point of view, and last but not least, the names itself. Strait of Hormuz, Bab-el-Mandeb, Sunda Strait, Park Strait. These are all things that are there. So, significance. For example, a strait is a narrow passageway of water, usually between continents or islands or between two large bodies of water. Right? A strait, that connects two parts of the land through water, or in opposite way you can say that divides two land masses with water. It's up to you. I'll show you image. Will be, I think obviously right. I'm telling you how to write. Isthmus is a land equivalent of a strait. This is a water that connects. This is a land that connects. This is water that connects. This is land that connects. Of a strait, that is a narrow strip of land connecting two larger land masses. Yes, look at this. Strait divides two continents. In a negative way you can write. In positive way, it connects two continents. Yes. So, Strait of Gibraltar, very important, which connects Atlantic Ocean with the Mediterranean Sea and then to Black also. So, this is very important. All the trade generally happens in the straits, or not just this strait, any strait. It can be Persian Gulf Strait, Strait of Hormuz, Bab-el-Mandeb, or any strait in a Park Bay. Even Park Bay we have. In Park Bay we don't have major trades that do happen, the ships that go around the Sri Lanka and come. But this is one strait that is very important. Now, he is asking about, just look at this significance. In significance, you can write as, for example, Morocco, Mistral wind, all these winds that go from Africa to Europe and all, they carry dust along with that, right? Dust along with that. Because of this Gibraltar Strait, all the dust is settled in this strait, and this southern Europe is not affected by the increase or expansion of desert. Expansion of the desert is checked, is stopped by the Strait of Gibraltar. The significance you can write as 5 to 6 lines. This is one topic you can write, because this is desert. All the winds move here. While moving, it will take sand along with that, but all the sand is deposited in the strait, and this is not desertified. They are saved thanks to Strait of Gibraltar. And look at here, Davis Strait, Denmark Strait, from UK, Labrador Sea, Marginal Sea. Davis Strait is very important, because from Davis Strait, I think I'll show you one magic here. Not magic, but a simple interesting fact. I just want to see. Look at here. We have a Labrador, not dog current. We have East Greenland current. While Titanic has been started from here through this Labrador current, I think you can see. Where are you, dear? Yeah. In the Davis Strait, when the Labrador current came in this way, it brought icebergs along with that. And when Denmark Strait, East Greenland current, which is quite cold, and Gulf Stream current through Labrador Sea, when it met this cold current with warm current, the fog appeared and the glacier iceberg hit the sea and the ship sank. You can mention that fact also. Titanic sank because, not because of this Davis Strait, but the Labrador Current in the Davis Strait. You can mention that interesting fact. No, these type of interesting is very important here. So that gives 1 mark extra. And we are not diverting the topic, no, that's very important. Right, we have Gulf of Mexico. For example, we have Gulf Stream current and the complete Atlantic Ocean, right, the complete Atlantic Ocean have been changed. I mean to say temperatures of the Atlantic Ocean, particularly Florida. See, Gulf Stream current comes like this because we have this Strait of Florida and Yucatan Strait, Caribbean Sea, the current goes like this. And this Straits, Cuba Strait or Florida Strait, as we can say, is dividing Indian Ocean with Gulf of Mexico, making this as a marginal sea. So marginal seas have been formed because of strait or isthmus. This is very, very important. For example, this is an isthmus which divides Pacific Ocean with Gulf of Mexico. That is one thing you can write. Right. As we have Gulf of Myanmar or Pak Strait, all the northeast current that comes deposits all the nutrients here, because from rivers all the nutrients come. All these nutrients are carried away in the Pak Strait, and more fishing zones do happen in the Pak Strait. Right? We have Strait of Malacca, where all the trade of international do happen here. You can mention about that. We have Bosphorus and Dardanelles that connects Black Sea with Sea of Marmara to Aegean Sea and then to Mediterranean Sea. We can mention this, that can change the story of the particular world politics. You can mention that also. Isthmus, as I said, connects to land bodies, divides to water bodies, opposite of strait. Because of isthmus, the whole land can be easily, the transportation can be very easily done. As we can see, this is isthmus, connects to land bodies, divides to water bodies. For example, the best one is this? Panama, Honduras, Nicaragua, all this Central American isthmus that divides Pacific Ocean with Atlantic Ocean, or say Pacific Ocean with Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico. So you can mention some of them. Right, for example, this crack canal, or say which connects the Gulf of Thailand with Arabian Sea, with the North Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, can be a game changer in this particular strait. Right. So this is an isthmus. Now in isthmus we have to see, because all the Indian trade have to come along with Singapore and then have to trade with Cambodia or Vietnam, or when it has to go, the world trade also. So if you construct a canal, crack canal, that can be a great advantage. This is in news, you can mention about this. So as you can see, isthmus of Suez, I think you might have seen when ship Ever Given has been struck in this isthmus of Suez. Per day almost $10 billion have been lost, trade have been stuck per day. So 6 days almost $60 billion have been stuck. You can know the importance of isthmus or straits now. Yes, they are the shortcuts. They are the shortcuts in the sea trade. They are the shortcuts even in the land also. Right. So these are the important questions. This is an important topic that you have to mention in your 2.5 pages. Right. If you have any additions or comments, you can mention below in our description. Right. Thank you everyone. And in the next video, I will be discussing about 9th question.